Thank you for joining us on the PDR Workshop show. As always, we have Dave O joining in from Dentless Touch. That's different.
Yeah,
It's not
definitely.
different, but it's still odd.
Yeah, it is.
Crazy. Well, as always, we want to thank our sponsors for allowing us to put these shows on, and that is Blehm Tools, Mobile Tech RX, and Dentcraft Tools. So if you want to support the show, please head over to their website. If you need something, see if they have it first, and that helps us, that supports us by supporting them. Definitely love it. Cool. So, as always, we're doing a giveaway. It's a monthly giveaway. This time around, it is the inspection wedge. This is my personal wedge. So it's all beat up, but it's pretty durable. It has a unique light. So that's what they call it, the inspection wedge.
I really enjoy that.
And to help a fellow PDR technician actually built this and designed this, and I've seen some of the proofs of it and the CAD files of it and stuff like that. So yeah, to see it actually being built, and he has a lot of orders from what I hear. He's very happy of the entire like salesman side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, everybody has given him great feedback. So yeah, I really love it.
Yeah, I mean, I've used it once or twice, and it's definitely helped out for me, especially at the top of the belt molding, trying to find some access.
Oh yeah, man.
At
I
the
use it
top
all
of
the time.
a door.
Pull it back. Done.
Yeah.
So that's pretty dead on. If you just get this thing behind something, I mean, you can see now. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna gift anybody that goes to our giveaway. Link will be in the description, as always, below the video. And because we're not live, guys, we are gonna be in the chat. So just say hello, and we'll say hello back in the chat. Last video I said comments, or the other video I said comments, but we're gonna be in the chat, especially if you're watching this as a premiere. So
Yeah.
just say hello to us. We're here, even though we're not physically live. We're definitely here.
Yeah.
So Dave, news segment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over a little bit of news.
Yeah.
At the beginning of each show. Sorry,
No, it's fine.
what you got for me?
I came across an article where Volkswagen actually is going to be stopping production on the Beetle. So those actually probably won't be coming across our plate for much longer.
The Beetle.
yeah.
That was a difficult car to work on.
I remember one time, and it was a lesson learned. I tried to take down the headliner of Volkswagen Beetle, and it was a hail car. I needed the headliner down, or so I thought. I just actually went in to remove the headliner anyway for R&I purposes instead of trying to glue pull. And it took me, I think it was about 4.5 hours to get this small. I mean, it's a Volkswagen Beetle. It's a small car.
Right.
To get the headliner back up about 4.5 hours.
Oh my god.
I had to actually do that the next day. So I'm kind of thankful that these cars are going to be stopping production, that I probably won't have to be working on them anymore. But yeah, they're going to be stopping. I mean, 20 some odd years they've been making that car.
Wow. So either we are not going to have them come across our plate, or now people are going to start collecting them, and our main customer base are just going to want to clean them up. So
yeah, that can go completely the opposite way. Yeah.
So we may have more of them to deal with. Just the way the fenders flare out, I would think light placement on like doors. I remember working on one, and that was one of the issues. It was like, I like the light to be far away and then kind of up against the car.
Yeah.
Kind of really get that. To kind of, because we use
the nice thing about them,
so
they used to get those nice, just like soft dents on each quarter panel, like either the fender or the quarter.
Yes.
And sometimes just like 1 or 2 glue pulls would probably get like 90% of it.
Yeah.
That was always the nice part about those. But I think there was a lot of bracing, if I recall. I haven't worked on one in a while.
Yeah.
But in the doors, I think there was a lot of bracing. I think they were a little difficult to get to on some of the years, if I recall. But I remember for sure glue pull like only on the roof, because that was like for sure a nightmare last time I did that.
Cool. Well, that's either good news or bad news.
Yeah.
However you want to look at it.
So yeah, no more Volkswagen Beetle, guys. So
this is the last year, or next year is the last year?
2019 is going to be last year.
This
So
is the last.
And then another thing that I actually thought was going to be pretty cool for Mobile Tech Expo for the Vegas show, they're going to be doing a Dent competition like they usually do.
Okay.
So the Orlando show, they have the Dent Olympics that they always, have every year. So if you guys don't know, it's just a competition where 4 PDR, Paintless Dent Repair Technicians, to work on vehicles with dents on them, and they're judged accordingly. And then there's a winner and the prizes and stuff like that. So this new competition actually for the Vegas show in September, they're doing a triathlon. So they're actually going to be doing a crease dent and a fender. So a crease dent and a fender, a round dent in a door, and then a glue pull dent on a rail.
So do you have to do all three? Or
so I'm assuming they don't have much description actually in their newsletter, but I thought it was actually kind of a cool. I didn't realize that it was gonna. I knew they were doing a Dent Olympics, but I didn't realize they were actually going to do a variation of it now. So they're doing this triathlon thing. I don't have too much detail on it. I think we could probably get some soon. But yeah, so for you guys actually attending the show in Vegas in September for Mobile Tech Expo, I would definitely check that out. Yeah. I think that's going to be really cool. It's a little variation compared to what they usually have at the Orlando show. So the crease dent and the fender and the glue pull on the rail, I wonder how far they're going to, how deep are they going to go, or how long of a crease. And it's going to be kind of...
You know, I mean, I would, if I was competing, I would at least try to practice, get comfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows if you keep doing the same dent over, you just get better at it. So that would be a lot more time to practice. Now you need glue pulling practice. I mean, you got to be a proficient tech.
Yeah. Like all the way around. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's not just one, like they say, a round dent in a door. It's typically what it is. Deep. I mean, they're not, for unskilled technician, that's definitely a deep dent, even for the skilled guys too. Some of them, say that it's a difficult dent to do. Some say it's not, but now adding these two other difficulties in there with the crease dent in the fender, the glue pull on the rail, your skill set has to kind of be, up to par with the entire vehicle, not just for hail guys, maybe like flat panels where you're really proficient, or route guys, you're really good on fenders but not on other panels. So I think you have to really be a good all-around tech for this.
Nice. I can't wait. We're going.
Yeah.
So we'll see everybody there. If you're going to Las Vegas, it's the first time, I was telling Dave, it's the first time we can actually jump in a pool. At Florida, obviously it's always too cold to jump in.
Yeah.
And the places we've been staying don't have indoors. So there was one time I went and it had an indoor pool. Perfect, beautiful. But hopefully Vegas, we can get
that'll be fun.
Jump in a pool and enjoy it as somewhat of a vacation, because going to Florida in the winter is not the best.
It's still a little chilly.
Good. So today's topic, Dave, is going to be a little bit about marketing. And there's so much things we can talk about when it comes to marketing. So we kind of isolated to email marketing.
Just one avenue.
Just one little avenue. We've been testing it for the past year. We're not the best at it. I mean, we are Dent guys, and we're trying to, kind of learn everything when it comes to marketing and different ways that we could, help the customer or lead the customer into us again, recurring type stuff. So we just want to share with you our experiences with email marketing, some of the things that, we've used. We use it here on the show. So a lot of times you guys get reminders for the show when it's going to be premiered and all that good stuff. I mean, YouTube uses it. As soon as you hit, send a reminder, then they shoot you an email of your latest, recommendations and stuff like that. So that's kind of how we use it, but we'll go in detail about that. So what is email marketing? Dave, do you want me to throw that to you? Or, I mean, you know what it is.
You are trying to capture clients or customers through the avenue of email. I mean, you're selling your business through email.
Right. And that's what a lot of people do, right? They offer specials, discounts, stuff like that to try to see if that entices the customer to, do the sale. I use it a little differently, though. I think email marketing, we don't have something like a car wash where we can give like a little $5 coupon and get people in the door.
Just an instant buy or sell the product or service. Buy the product or service.
Your cart is, you didn't, whatever, those little emails when you try to, like, you leave the cart kind of still full and they're like, oh, come back, this, that, and the third. So we don't have that option. And a lot of times when they are done with the repair, they're happy. And it's like, I don't ever want to see you again. Hope I never see you again. And so it's hard to kind of give them any type of
reminder.
To come back. Because 9 times out of 10, they're only going to call you they've already forgot about your name most likely, but they're only gonna call you when they need that services
Yeah.
again. So I don't know. I use the example of the plumber that kind of snaked the drain. I don't even know what plumber I use, but I know if I need a drain, it's gonna probably be the first ad. So, or someone that's recommendations. So, but for email marketing, that's the reason it gets people. It's more of a branding. If you use it for a branding tool, don't try to. I don't think it's best to blast like every 3 to 4 days. But if you can sit down and put down something like a newsletter once a month, I think it's good. It just reminds them that I was the company that did that great job on your car.
Yeah,
and
they'll see your face and they'll remember your face and the interaction they had with you at your place of business or at their home.
Oh yeah, that company. Yeah, what are they doing right now? And so there's a lot of different things you can use. Updated pictures.
Yeah.
And we use it for a lot of videos, a lot of blog posts, stuff like that, to try to just bring them back to the website to see if they may have a friend or something like that may need our services. So that's kind of how we use. It becomes very taxing on our staff, though, when we started to kick them out every week, and we just didn't see it, being
really
as
benefiting.
As what we thought.
Yeah.
And so we cut it down to like once a month. I know John Holly uses clickbait. That's all right. ClickFunnels, and so that's kind of another avenue. And he does it very well. It's not as spammy because it's the information that I kind of want. And so like the Mega Media event, like I'm getting updates on that. It's because he already has me in the system.
Yeah.
And so I'm now enjoying the fact that I'm getting these updates. And I'm like, oh man, can I make it out to that? And it's just that simple reminder.
Yeah.
So it does work on other kind of industries and different ways to bring the customer in. But
No, I think a company should have, I think, a couple different variations of this newsletter or something like that. And that's because we do have different client bases as well. I think, you should offer to your dealerships a certain package and a certain letter. And it's going to entice them to, just kind of keep that trust that they're doing business with the right company. Yeah. We get their newsletters all the time, and I see their texts in the lot, and they do a good job and everything else. And so you have that. You have your body shops, and you kind of offer body shop tips and advice on why PDR can benefit them. How can that increase cycle time or sales or something like that? And then you have your retail customers who aren't always looking for this service, who only look when they walk up to the car and they see it or something happens to the actual car. They're not really proactive with looking for dents on their cars or something like that. So email marketing, I mean, within that one avenue alone, just email marketing, you have different smaller micro avenues that you can go down with, these newsletters or the content that's actually within them.
Yeah, for sure. I've never had a customer say, hey, I got your email and it, that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
So that just won't happen. But you may be able to use it also on the avenue of sending them an email saying, hey, if you enjoyed your experience, can you please share it on these different platforms?
Yeah.
That could be a quick automated system, and you don't even do anything other than just close out an invoice. So creating those things that automate your tasks will be beneficial, I see. So it is what it is.
Yeah. I think email marketing is definitely important. I know we've gone over that a lot.
Yeah.
Before.
Not the email side, though.
I mean, maybe not the email side. I think we've gone over some of the services we use. But yeah, we're trying to dive a little bit deeper into what, how we actually use it and just try to deliver that information to you guys, about email marketing being one avenue of your whole marketing plan.
So we went over what it is, and you can use different services out there, and we're going to discuss that. And we went over kind of why you should use it, I think, right?
Yeah.
And so now we're going to talk about different platforms that you can use. And that is Mailchimp is my ideal. There is Constant Contact. Constant Contact is really, really good, actually, but they're expensive. It's roughly around $70 to $80 a month. Mailchimp is $15.
Oh, yeah, and so, I know that's definitely like a highly recommended service.
Yeah, Mailchimp is especially if you do a newsletter, they're perfect for newsletters.
Easy
you
to use, and I think
automation,
it's easy to use. The simplicity, I think, of Mailchimp.
I create the template off my phone. I can send a whole email, put the links in it, everything on my phone. And so now when I'm waiting on a customer to come pick up the car, or I just don't have anything to do that day, I could pull out my phone or my iPad and create a whole newsletter with some information on it, our blog posts and stuff like that. So Mailchimp is the idea if you want to start, is the ideal service platform if you want to start. Now, we switched over to HubSpot because we want a lot of more automation done. And they can get deeper into the analytics, meaning if someone possibly got an estimate and never really did a scheduled a repair, you can send them stuff especially for them, like, hey, do you still have that dent on your car, this, that, and the third. Now, you definitely want to automate this stuff because you can't sit there and send a message to every single customer that comes in. I mean, if you can, then, you might want to, sales issues there. But if you're getting if you're getting 10 customers a day just calling you and you're only nailing, 3 or 5 or even 8, there's 2 of them lingering every day. And so that can just pile up. And so if there's something automated that you can put their contact information in its own little list, that the list of, received an estimate, didn't follow through. And then now you can start sending them information about why you're the best option, or, you still got the dent, what's going on, stuff like that. Yeah. Maybe a little personalized, but maybe not. Maybe it's just general. Maybe you don't want to bug them. Just one, maybe it's just 2 email. You can set all those automations up. And so that's why we're leveraging HubSpot. It is super expensive. I believe it's around $90 to $150. We're touching almost into the realm of around $200 to $300 actually, because of how many emails we send out, because we do the show and stuff like that. But as a company, it could be around like $100 to $150 at the size of our company. So those are just different platforms that I think you have to use. They're almost free. Mailchimp to start is free. For the first 1,000 emails is free. So if you don't
there's
have
a bunch out there.
Mailchimp it up. We've been seeing about a 13% open rate on roughly around 1,000 emails. Okay. So that's 130 people that open up it's like 1,300 emails that we send out. So we've been getting roughly about 160 opens, and maybe about 30 people will click on links, whether it be the blog, go back to the website and stuff like that. Probably helps SEO, probably helps the website. I mean, there's a reason why they're clicking on a website, so it may have given us leads. But it's a lot of work. Does that balance out? Behind the scenes. Does it balance out? I don't know.
Yeah.
You might spend 3 days putting this newsletter together and getting all the content. And
markets are different, and I think different services work in different areas and stuff. So, but I know that you are just someone who's always proactive with the behind the scenes work and really making sure that stuff is running seamless and smooth behind the scenes for at least the digital realm of Dentless Touch. Because you have to if
testing, right?
But you have to. I mean, it's a digital world we live in now. So to deliver the information for our service that we deliver to the customers, we have to get it out to them. And this is the way. I mean, it's through these devices, through digital marketing, email being one of them.
Yeah. So did you use it when you were at Windy City?
I did not. I mean, I was definitely creating just a list, but I never actually sent out newsletters or anything like that, just because it was such a small operation. So everything that I was doing, but the schedule was packed. I mean, already just as a solopreneur.
You were already kind of there was a lot of
I was already looking to pretty much about to scale to the next level with adding people to the company. And I think that's where a lot of those things would have been able to come in, because now I have another body there to at least assist in either just making repairs faster, stuff like that, or just the admin side. So that would have been nice. But no, actually building a whole list and sending out anything for advertisement or marketing, did not.
Yeah. I don't think it's the first thing you need to do. Maybe
definitely is not.
Third or fourth thing, just because of the nature of our business.
Yeah, I think once you're looking for... there's definitely a certain, I think, time for this to actually be added as a task to the company.
Yeah, for sure. One thing, what email have you received that led you to just buy something? What company was it?
Man, I'm not a big...
You don't do email too much?
I really don't.
So I got two.
I mean, I check my emails just because I don't like the notification number, But actually buying something through email, it's like,
I mean, not maybe. So
I know what you mean. Like, but like something like that was enticing, like just through email. And I'm trying to think of what would maybe be the last thing that I bought through email. And I'm like, I can't really.
So MTE, they sent me an email and I totally forgot to, buy my tickets. And I got the email. Click here for tickets. And I said, you know what? Let me just do this right now.
Yeah.
Of course, I was already going to do it, but they created some urgency.
Yeah.
Boom. And it's probably like third email they sent me. So I'm like, let me get these tickets. Boom, boom, boom. And be over with it. They just sent it or I opened it right at the right time. So that's kind of an example we wanted to give you guys.
Yeah.
We don't buy product through it, right? Maybe I'm
just trying to think though, like of what.
But Kiko did one with the dead on tabs, and so I use it a lot for like to find if stuff is going to be back in stock, and so then I buy.
So actually, who actually bombards me, and I'll give an example: Sunglass Hut.
Yeah, you love Sunglass Hut. Though.
I do, yeah. So I mean, they're like the ones that always just remind me because they're always blasting their stuff too. So like, I mean. And we all know those ads that pop up in our email every single day, and it's like, why don't I unsubscribe? Yeah. But it's like, sometimes they do lead me to go buy things, and Sunglass Hut I think would be one.
When you're already comfortable, Sunglass Hut. Oh yeah. That's some sunglasses. I'm here at the mall. Sunglass Hut.
Yeah.
That's branding more so than just
they kill it. Yeah, they kill it.
So for branding, it's fine. Didn't even know I can go get sunglasses somewhere else. It's all Sunglass Hut now.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
No, I agree.
Well, hopefully this video has been informative and you got some good information. Again, want to thank our sponsors, Mobile Tech RX, Dentcraft Tools, and Blehm Tools. Another thing about Mobile Tech RX is they will give you some analytics. So anybody that has gotten an estimate, they'll give you a list of that. Anybody that's received that actually have an invoice, they'll give you a list for that. You can kind of decide where to send who to send emails to. So they kind of help the whole email marketing side of things. So this whole purpose of this discussion is to get you guys brain moving. There's a ton of videos with more in-depth videos out there that are on YouTube or anywhere you got me. Skillshare, whatever you want. If you want to learn more information, it's available. So this is just to get the mind, the blood flow into the mind, get you excited. So again, want to thank everybody for joining us as always. And we'll see you guys on the next show.
See you.
Peace. I want to thank our sponsors for... Excuse me. Man, got caught up there. Focusing on the dent is top priority almost, and obviously the customer in front of you. But keep creating those what is it? Automations?
Automated?
Yeah.